Hi again, Daniel Trevino, your first class scout and Troop 685 historian in Pflugerville, Texas. Our last video was about Pflugerville Troop 685 history, and today's video is about our current Scoutmaster, Jaxen Smith, who is handing over Scoutmaster duties to Chris Conn at our next Court of Honor. Mr. Smith started his scouting journey as a Cub Scout in Orem, Utah, where his mom was his den leader. His biggest reason for joining Scout was because it was fun. He really enjoyed camping, activities, adventures, and being with friends. His mom encouraged him to stay involved in scouting, which started in Cub Scouts, and eventually into Boy Scouts Troop 31 in Orem, Utah, where he earned Eagle on June 15th, 1989. Mr. Smith has started a new family tradition as he was the first Eagle Scout in his family, and now both of his sons, Jaxen and Zack, are Eagle Scouts, with Jaxen becoming Eagle Scout on November 2022 and Zack in spring of 2026. Mr. Smith's Eagle project was a very interesting one, where he led a group of about 12 volunteers to build a trail from a campsite down to the reservoir at Strawberry Reservoir in Utah. It was a great opportunity to learn how to organize and lead a group of people to accomplish something that would benefit others. Since becoming our Scoutmaster in 2018, there have been 22 Scouts that have earned the rank of Eagle Scout, with Ian Bartleson being the first Eagle Scout in April 2018. Some of Mr. Smith's favorite moments include watching Scouts come into the troop, grow into leaders, overcome challenges, and eventually reach the highest rank in Scouting. Another highlight was the just completed 2026 Philmont trek, where the Scouts covered about 77 miles in just 6 days. The Scouts dealt with cold rain, difficult hiking conditions, and winds over 60 miles per hour, crossing Deer Lake Mesa. It was challenging, but it was an amazing experience. Another memorable highlight was at Camp Beret that had 40-mile-an-hour winds, rain, and cold weather. It was absolutely miserable that night, where Mr. Smith and Dave's tent somehow managed to stay up, but most of the Scouts' tents ended up flat on the ground. The camp out at that point was not a good experience, but the next morning was absolutely beautiful, which made it a great experience. Somehow, the worst campouts make the best memories. Mr. Smith's favorite saying is probably not mine, because every time he would find something laying around and ask, "Whose is this?" just about every Scout's immediate response seemed to be "not mine." After hearing that phrase so many times over the years, that phrase stuck with him. He tries to use it whenever he gets a chance. Thank you for everything that you've done for us, Mr. Smith. This is Daniel Trevino. See you next time. Hasta la vista, baby.